Let's go Blues.
Hook 'em horns, M-I-Z.
For me like surgery, formed to get more sturdily. Personally, I don't see nobody stopping me. I don't see nobody topping me. I survived.
Hey, yo, welcome back to Two Holsters.
With Aidan and Brandon.
With Aidan and Brandon. I hope you guys are having a great start to your week.
They are, you know why?
Why are they having a great start of their week?
Because they're listening to Two Holsters.
They're listening to Two Holsters. All right, how are you doing today?
Feeling very slap happy, which breeds for success in a good podcast.
Slap happy?
Yeah.
What do you mean by slap
Like
happy?
finding a lot of things funny and saying a lot of funny things.
Oh, like a knee slapper.
Slap happy. You know, you've never heard of that term before? Slap happy?
No.
It's like when you're very giggly and you find a lot of things funny and like you act stupid.
Now I do. Also, make sure you guys like, subscribe on everything. Make sure you give us a follow on social media.
Exactly. If you get us to 1,000 followers on any sort of platform, I will prank call 911. I don't know.
If you get us to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, me and Brandon will do a shirtless episode.
Well, hold on. I don't know.
You know how many people's 1,000 people? That's a lot of people.
Well, I don't know about
We're
all
not even at 100 right now.
that. Damn.
So you got a lot of time to get to your, unless this one episode we get like 10,000 and then you have like a couple days.
A couple days.
Physique in. Yeah, I feel like that's fair. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, we'll do a shirtless
I
episode.
don't know. I'm too self-conscious of a person.
So am I. That just gives you a better drive to reach that goal. Because you're like, there's a chance you can get to 1,000. Anyways, we're getting off topic.
I made my W very potent this morning.
This morning.
Not this morning. Dude, I low-key woke up at like freaking at like, what was I saying? I already lost my train of thought because I'm so slap happy. I woke up at 12 this morning. Today.
Jeez.
This afternoon. This noon.
This noon? This noon. I
Oh, that's crazy. My girlfriend just snapped me and said, bruh, I had a guy come through my line, she works as a cashier, and say his shirt said, I rub my meat.
That makes sense.
It does?
I mean, he has meat. He probably does rub it.
What if it was never mind.
What was I gonna say? I woke up at like 8 this morning, but I didn't get out of bed until like 10. I was very unproductive. I'm actually probably gonna go to the gym because I did not go to the gym yet today.
I was also planning on going to the gym after this.
Today's leg day. Don't skip leg day. Anyways, let's start off with these Reddit stories. Brandon,
Don't skip leg day.
I think I'm first, right?
Yes.
Okay. I look kind of chunky. I ain't gonna lie. Don't look. So, the title of this story is I moaned in a quiet college lecture and I ruined my life for 10 minutes.
I've probably done that before.
So, this guy posts and says, this happened today. I'm still thinking about dropping out. I was sitting in a packed college lecture hall, like 100 plus people. Dead silent, professor mid-explanation. I'm so exhausted from all the studying I've had to do. Running on no sleep, my brain is basically running on Windows 98. That's slow.
I've been there before.
Yeah, I stretch. And for some reason, my body decides to betray me. Not a normal stretch sound, not like a grunt or anything. A full out, loud, complete, inappropriate moan. Like,
I'm glad that you felt the need to reenact that.
I did have the need. I needed to.
Yeah.
It's complete silence. Not a normal silence, nuclear science or silence. The professor stops talking mid-sentence. Everyone turns and everyone turns. Literally everybody. He then goes to say, it sounded like I just had the best experience of my life in the middle of an economics lecture.
Yo, I have a crazy story about something that happened in my economics lecture.
Is this the guy?
Well, I mean, the guy did something kind of similar.
What did he do?
He kind of like, so he was. I'm assuming this was a frat dude, right? And that this was like a frat thing to do. But
Oh, the guy in your class?
yes, the guy in my like economics class has like 300 people in it. He stands up and like almost like looks up at his phone like he's recording something, saying, "Hi, mommy. I'm a really good candidate to date. Please date me, mommy. Goo goo gaga." Mwah, 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 mwah. And then he ran out of the lecture hall.
Wait, so he's not even in your class?
I don't know if he was or not.
Wait, was he already in the class when he did it, or did he just walk through the door, say it, and then...
No, he was already in the class. He stood up from his seat
Oh,
mid lecture.
I feel like that definitely was like a bet or something.
It probably was, or it was like a pledged sort of thing. Like, pledge, do this.
You should join that frat and see.
I will not be joining any frats of any sort.
Okay. Anyways, it gets worse. Because, of course, it gets worse. The girl next to me slowly scoots her chair away. Not a subtle scoot, like full inch by inch evacuation. The guy behind me whispers, "Yo, what the hell is wrong with you?" Professor just
What the hell is wrong with you?
Professor just stares at me and goes, "Are you good?" And I panic and say, "Sorry, I'm fine. I just really like learning."
Yeah, we like it so much.
Now the entire class just loses it. People are laughing, coughing, trying to hold in every sort of noise they can. Professor has to pause the lecture because no one can focus anymore. The aftermath. He says for the rest of the class, nobody sat near him. People kept glancing at him. One dude called him Moaning Marcus on the way out. And his final line to end it all said, "I went in to learn about supply and demand, and I accidentally demonstrated it."
Bro, what? What's your take on that?
I'm not gonna lie. We've all been there. Meaning, we've all been like in a class and we're doing something and we accidentally make like a noise that we don't expect to make or whatever, you know? Like, I've definitely stretched or something or yawned and like was a lot louder than I expected to be.
Have you ever just let out a whole moan like that though?
No, I don't think I've ever done something like that crazy, like full on moaning or
You're
whatever.
telling me that guy didn't control that?
I'm not gonna lie, I have had some moans where like I do make some sort of noise as I'm like stretching, uh, like
Yeah,
that.
maybe if you're alone, not when you're in a lecture hall with like a million people.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm in a lecture hall with a lot of people, I'm refusing to make any noise.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to stretch. I'm just okay.
A quick vote.
Yeah, quick little keep it stretching. I wonder what type of stretch he was. He must have been like all the way straight.
You wanted to make a scene, bro.
Yeah, like he definitely wanted to make a scene at that point.
Alrighty, mine is titled "Did I F Up by Using U2 at the Worst Possible Moment and then making it way worse?"
Wait, you two, as in like the words
You too.
Like, why?
Have a good day. You too.
Okay, I didn't know if like an app or something.
So this happened yesterday and I'm still recovering. I was at the grocery store buying a few things, totally normal. I go to check out. The cashier scans everything, no issues. At the end, she hands me my receipt and says, "All right, you're all set. Have a nice day." And like a normal human
bad,
being,
my
I
bad.
should have said, "You too." But for some reason, my brain lagged, so instead I said, "You too. Love you."
Oh, oh!
Immediate
I'm not gonna lie.
silence.
I'm not gonna lie. Hold up.
It's like the
I've-
equivalent to calling your teacher mom.
Just about to say that. Like, I've definitely done something like I haven't done it since like elementary school.
Right.
But like calling your teacher mom is the most awkward thing ever because you're both just looking there like, Hey,
Hey.
if you're a teacher,
What's worse, calling your teacher mommy?
did you do that?
No.
Okay. Nah. What are you doing in the situation where, like, say you're a teacher and you're like teaching and they call you dad?
Daddy.
Daddy's a little, bro. Daddy is forever like that. That word is forever
Can
ruined.
we ban the word daddy?
Yes, yes. Daddy is forever ruined for use for anything. I
Like,
am
even
refusing.
kids, even kids,
I
bro.
am making sure my kids do not call me daddy. They can call me dad, pops, father. I'm not letting them.
Not daddy or papa or poppy. None of
Papa
those.
is fine.
Papa.
Papa is fine.
Okay.
But Poppy or Daddy is off the limit.
Yeah,
Off limits, bro. Off the board. I swear, like, if my kid, like, I'm fine with, like, dad. Yeah, great. Father. Father's a little too formal.
Father.
But, like, dad or, like, pops,
Mm-hmm.
completely okay
Pops
with.
is tough. I like the word. I like saying pops.
I call my dad pops
Pops.
or father.
As soon as the words left my mouth, I felt my soul leave my body. The cashier froze. The guy behind me froze. I froze.
Hold up. Also, I'm pretty sure I've definitely been on the phone with someone and accidentally said like "bye, I love you" and then hung
I
up,
love
and
you.
I'm just in there like, that was
Like your boss.
I've never done that, but I was like, I've definitely done that. Like, I forgot who it was. I think I was on the phone with like Coach. No, it was not Coach Jack.
Coach Jack. Bye, I love you.
I'm pretty sure it was in high school though. I was on the phone with somebody and I was like, "Okay, bye, I love you," and then it was an awkward silence, and I was like, "I didn't mean that," and just hung up.
Coach Jack would so say I love you too.
He's definitely said it to me first, and I've been like, "Love you too, man." He said it like graduation, and he said it like my last football game and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
I tried to grab my bags and leave quickly, but my card was still in the machine, so now I'm just standing there trapped in my mistake. Instead of taking the L and leaving, I decided to fix it. I mean, not love you. I just say that sometimes. Like, not to you specifically, just in general. Like, habit. Like, I'm digging deeper with every word. The cashier goes, dot, dot, dot. Okay. All right. The
yeah,
guy
I feel like he's just digging a deeper hole for
He
himself.
is.
Like, I don't say that often. I mean, not to you, but like, yeah, I feel like he's just digging a deeper hole.
The guy behind me is trying so hard not to laugh. I finally grab my card and turn to leave, and in my panic, I say, "All right, love you guys."
Bro, just at that point, if I was like there, I'm like, okay, you're meaning to do this at this point. Like,
Love you too, man.
you meaning to do this at this point. Like, it wasn't like, yeah, first one might have been a miss up, but now I feel like at that point, you kind of do have to just like fully go all the way in
All the way in, man.
because
Love you all.
you've already dug the hole. You might as well sit in it.
Man, are you really gonna see these people again?
There's a chance.
That's fair.
Depends on where you're at.
I'm never going back to that store if I need groceries. That was basically the end. So,
Nah,
dude, the cashier was just okay.
nah, going
She just said okay.
okay. Nah, going back to that store. I would probably go back to that store, but I would avoid that cashier's line from as much as possible. Like, even if every other line's full and theirs is wide open, I'm sitting in a long line because
Mhm.
we there's no way that cashier's gonna forget that. Like, I worked retail. I forgot a lot of customers that went by, and I remember some customers. That's something that I will never forget. Same with like at Firehouse Subs. There's a lot of customers I will never forget.
I honestly kind of have forgotten a lot of customers at Firehouse Subs.
I'll never forget getting yelled at for
By the manager
no.
or by the customer?
I forgot what the story was. No, this lady like kept changing her order after we made her the sandwiches.
I had a guy that was like that.
remember. I'm pretty
There
sure
was
I've told you this story. It was like one of my. It was like one of my first like weeks there. It was like me and CJ and shout out CJ by the way, a W manager. It was me, CJ, and I think Greg or Ryan. I don't think Ryan. I think it was Greg. We were just working, It was like one of my first weeks. I was on. It was just us three. I'm pretty sure CJ was doing the register at the time, or Greg. No, Greg was doing register at the time. At the time, whoa. At the time,
The
CJ was doing ATP or APT, whatever it's called,
meat station.
the meat station, meat and cheese, and then I was doing set and steam.
You're doing set and steam.
Yeah, because there's only three of us.
Was it like a more dead sort of day, or was it busy?
It was like
Steady.
it was a pretty dead day. There wasn't that many people, but we get the sandwich going through, and I'm pretty sure she ordered like a hook and ladder basic sandwich.
Basic.
Made the sandwich, put it on there, set it on there. She opens it, and she's like yelling. She's like making a whole. At this time, yeah, we were dead, but we had a good amount of people there. That would be a scene. And she was like, well, she's like, I asked for no lettuce. And I was like, we looked back at the ticket, not once did it say no lettuce. And then we looked at Greg and we're like, Greg, did she ask for no lettuce? And he's like, no, but we'll just redo your sandwich, okay? And so we redo the sandwich. No, because the one thing I do remember was extra tomatoes. That's the one thing I do remember. And she said extra tomatoes. So I remember, because I just put a new container of tomatoes in the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's like what, like 4 or 5 tomatoes worth in that one thing. You remember, you worked there. Anyways, I put a new tub of tomatoes in. The first sandwich goes by, extra tomatoes, done. She's like, I asked for no lettuce. So I'm like, okay, we'll remake the sandwich. Mm-hmm. We remake the sandwich, and she's like, I asked for no mayo.
Bruh.
And we're like, okay. So at this point, I've used half the freaking tub of tomatoes that I just put out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, fine. And she's like, at this time, she's like, you guys need to be better at your job, like making a whole scene, like pretty much dogging us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, mind you, she never said this when ordering. She did not say anything of this to Greg.
Just a regular hook and ladder.
She just asked for a hook and ladder to be made after her sandwiches are done, because she was going to take that home for her son or something. I don't remember. So we had to make another sandwich. And then I remember doing this because and she was like, then she said something like, she's like, I just want extra tomatoes on it, because hook and ladder had like onions on it, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so she's like, I just want extra tomatoes because I put onions on there again. She's like, I just want extra tomatoes. I'm like, bruh, are we dead serious right now? So
Killer.
we had to make a 4th freaking sandwich.
Killer.
No, we had to make a 4th freaking sandwich. And then, so it was literally just meat, cheese, and tomatoes on that sandwich. Literally it. And at this point, I've already gone through about half of this freaking, half the tub. And I'm like, bro.
There's only like how many? Isn't like 2 or 3 sliced tomatoes in a thing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've already gone through half the tub of tomatoes I just put out. I was so pissed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on set. I'm like, you know what? Screw this lady. I put a mound of freaking tomatoes. I used the rest of that tub of tomatoes.
You used half a tub of tomatoes.
Half a tub of tomatoes on her sandwich. And she goes, I'm not even going to look at it. You guys probably messed it up anyways. And she just grabs it and walks out. And I'm like, bro,
If she looked.
I really wanted her to look at that.
If she looked, bro.
No, I really so badly wanted her to open that box and see the mound of tomato. There was more tomatoes than meat and cheese on that sub.
Yeah.
I used half a tub of tomatoes on her hook and ladder.
Kind of sucks that Firehouse is closed, because a Firehouse sub could hit right now.
Firehouse, I'm not gonna lie, I really did like the subs. I really liked working there when I worked there with like certain people.
Yeah.
Like
Hold
working
up,
with
put a pin in that real quick. It's popcorn from last episode.
That is disgusting. No, I loved working at Firehouse Subs. No, I didn't. I liked working at Firehouse Subs. I hated the management.
That's fair.
Like working with like the only managers I liked were CJ and Maddie, and then Greg was like
Greg was a hit or miss for you.
Well, like Greg also wasn't really a manager until around the time I was leaving. And also Greg switched up so fast when he turned into a manager, bro. Greg used to be so fun.
Bro.
I'm not trying to hate on Greg. I love Greg. But Greg used to be so fun. And then once he became a manager, he cut off all the fun, bro.
All the fun.
All the fun.
It was weird. He was like a different person working with him at Canes.
Yeah.
He's like a completely different person.
Does he work at Canes?
I don't know if he does anymore, but he did. Well, I worked with him for when he was back from
Did I
college.
tell you I saw
summer.
Maddie, the manager?
You did.
Our
You saw her.
manager?
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. She saw it was me and Dawson, and she's like, "You guys look so different." She like kept punching me.
Kept fucking touching you.
I'm like, bruh, leave me alone. She's like, "You guys look so different." She's giving me a stiff jab in the shoulder every
Yeah.
time she says something. Like, oh, and I'm like,
Punch Dawson, bro. He's more punchable.
yeah, no, but that was cool seeing her. She was with her sister.
Y'all do punch Dawson a lot.
Yeah, we do. But sometimes it's deserved, sometimes it's not. Dawson's
Sometimes
the
it's
punching
deserved.
bag of the friend group. There's got to be
Dawson's
one.
a punching bag, bro.
All right,
Doesn't he leave like
Monday.
Monday?
Well, when this comes out, Dawson may or may not be gone by the time you guys are watching this. Dawson and Ivan
Yeah.
will probably be gone by the time you guys are watching this. I think they leave at like 9 or 10.
Then they'll come back as men.
I'm pretty sure Ty's coming back sometime like the first couple weeks of April.
Is he?
I think so.
Then he goes back after like 10 days, right?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it depends on what he's doing for the Marines. Because I know last time I talked to him before he left, I think he said he wanted to be like a breach tech or something like that. I don't remember. Something to do with like bombs and breaching. But he wants to be like infantry, like front lines, like deployment. So he'll probably be like here for a little bit and then immediately go off again. So
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, that's very like being like frontline's very adrenaline
Yeah, it is.
powered and stuff. And like,
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to do all that.
yeah, but it also helps you with energy brand.
What would that be, Aidan?
I think it's W Energy, right? I
Is
think
that, is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think it's.
Is it?
Brandon, why don't you tell them a little bit about W Energy?
Exactly. So W Energy is a very clean and checked out sort of pre-workout, and we usually drink this for any sort of late night study sessions or workouts or anything else that requires us to have energy.
Or podcast episodes. I already downed mine.
I've been sipping on mine, coasting.
But yeah, W is great. It has no sugars, no crash, no angst. It has nothing that's going to make your heart feel like it's going to be out of your chest. It makes you feel healthy and like, I don't know, feel good when you're drinking it.
Exactly, and to add on to that, it has no maltodextrin fillers, which is a highly processed bulking agent to increase the volume of certain products, and it also has no artificial dyes, and everything's FDA approved.
Yes, FDA approved is amazing. You're not going to take anything that's not FDA approved, that's supplements or pre-workout energy drink, stuff like that. It also has a lot of vitamins, amino acids, and it has something called nootropics. If you don't know what that is, you're missing out because it helps you with your overall attention span, your attention span, your memory, and your pretty much a cognitive ability and a mental alertness in general. And it has all that great stuff while containing 150 milligrams of caffeine.
So use code holsters at w.gg.
Yes. Use code holsters at w.gg. Save 10% off. And it will help us out tremendously and help you guys out in the long run because you guys are getting that supreme W energy. And if you don't even want the energy packets, they have hydration stuff too. That's caffeine free. And with that, we're going to go to the rest of the episode.
Nootropics.
Nootropics.
Mm-hmm.
Nootropics are great though, because it does help a lot with your attention span and your mental alertness. I feel mentally alert right now.
You feel alert. You feel wide awake. So if I Oh, I spilled it all over my shirt.
I thought you knew about that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I thought you knew about that. You look super slim in that hoodie. Your chest looks very pumped today.
It's chest day.
Skipping leg day as usual.
Yeah.
Why don't you do legs with me?
No.
Come on, bruh.
No.
I don't think you've ever done. My leg days are so simple. You just,
No.
you just muted your mic 2 times trying to do that. No, my leg days are not that hard. It's literally just squat, leg press, then hack squat, then
I
hamstring.
can't do squat.
Neither can. Bruh, my knee is just as bad as yours.
No, don't even say that. Don't even
I don't even
say
have a meniscus. My meniscus is torn in half. I should probably get it removed at this point. It doesn't do anything. It just causes more pain.
Mine my knee cracks and grinds together.
Same.
And then when it
Do
grinds.
you hear that squeaking or is it just me? It's bothering me. My seat. I hope my. Brandon's just bouncing on it. Hey,
Hey yo. Hey yo. Don't even put that down.
clock it. Nah.
Speaking of bouncing on it. Earlier we were talking.
Hold up, that is not
Hold up.
something.
Do you remember when we
that
were
is not
talking about getting
something-
cracked by a Saiyan?
Yeah, but that is not something. Start a conversation. Speaking of bouncing on it,
Talking about getting cracked by a Saiyan because of their super stamina.
what did you call it?
What?
You said their stamina's what?
Super stamina?
No, what did you? You said their stamina's what? Insane.
Oh, I said their stamina was insane. Oh,
Brandon's just bouncing on it today.
I was at Cane's yesterday because I had to interview my manager, and one of my coworkers.
You had to
asked-
interview your manager?
Yeah, for my business administration class.
Oh, I thought you meant I don't know.
So anyways, and one of my coworkers who listens to the podcast said, that we should do our top 5 Pokemon.
Or top 5 Pokemon?
And I mean, I thought that was an idea. I'm not a very big Pokemon person,
I'm not either.
so I just know
Are we
a bunch of the generic Pokemon.
Are we doing the most crackable Pokemon because we're talking about bouncing on it?
No,
Okay, because mine's Mr. Mime.
we have to step.
Because Mr. Mime's the closest to being like an actual human than being an animal. You know, I'd rather crack a dude than an animal.
Many would say
personally.
Mewtwo.
I'd rather crack a dude than an animal.
Hello, punny, Batman.
What?
You've never seen that clip?
No.
What'd
What'd you say?
A low punny.
Low punny?
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's
I know
like
what
there's like a clip or whatever.
I know what that is.
Yeah, it's like a dialogue between Batman and Joker. He's like, "I have a low punny, Batman," and he says, "No, Joker, don't." And he's like, Pokemon's not an animal, Batman."
Yeah, but it's based off an animal.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. It's crazy that people actually talk about like cracking
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
like, people
those are
people
animals.
Rave on Eevee, bro. I'm like, that's literally just like
That's an animal. That's a
that's literally
dog.
just a dog.
That's like a like a Pomeranian or something, bro.
Exactly, bro. Y'all are literally just cracking animals.
Y'all are just zoophiles, bro.
Exactly. I'd much rather I'm not gonna say that again because I've said it too many times, but
No, we also have to maintain some sense of PG-ness. So, I mean, I know that we're unrated.
PG-13
PG-13, sure.
instead of PG. We only get one F-bomb and we don't use it that often.
What is your top 5 Pokemon?
I don't know that many Pokemon.
I feel like it's going to be a very generic answer if I just say Charizard, so I'm going to go with Rayquaza.
Who's Rayquaza?
Rayquaza. You know your name has been Rayquaza in my phone for like 4 years?
Your name was J. Jonah Jameson since like freshman year.
Why?
Because I remember you used to do that voice a lot.
I did.
Yeah, like freshman year.
Or
And
Carl
it was like
Weezer.
that. It was like that for up until now. I changed it back to Brandon because my mom kept asking, "Who is J. Jonah Jameson?" And also, it was a very obnoxiously long name to like see as a notification.
Yes.
So I was like, I'm gonna just change it to something shorter. I'll
No.
probably change it back, change it to something new. But something's got to happen.
Yours has been Requise for probably the entirety of high school.
My name on a lot of people's phones has to do with me being black.
Probably. It's your identity.
Shane, my name on Shane's phone is like my big black boyfriend or something like that. um,
Dawson's is like brownie or chocolate chip or something like sweet and chocolate, isn't it?
no, he changed it. No, it was Brownie, but I think he changed it to Smoke. And his name on my phone is Stack from
Oh,
Sinners.
that's tough.
Yeah.
Your stack?
No, I'm Smoke. He's Stack. And then I'm pretty sure my name on Christopher's phone is something rancid, but I'm not sure.
Christopher's got a lot of rancid.
Yeah, I
rancid
feel like
things
my
on
name.
his phone.
I'm pretty sure my name on Christopher's phone is rancid as hell, but I'm not sure. I know my name on somebody's phone was BBL. No, BBC. Also, bruh, I just remember this. I'm not gonna out their name or anything because I'm not. Anyways, my ex's mom called me BBC.
Bro, what?
She's like, yes, because somebody called me BBC and she was like asking me why they called me that.
Oh
And we're
no.
like, I have no idea. I don't know.
Oh no.
And then we finally explained it to her, but I don't know who, bro. I don't know who calls me BBC, but that is an outrageous nickname.
Yeah, it is.
That is a outrageous nickname. And I'm pretty
Just
sure it became.
that.
I'm pretty sure it came from the wrestling team, like my junior year.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I have a couple nicknames.
Do you know what clip I'm referring to? Like as to why your name is Requise?
Requise.
Yeah.
Oh. Is it the bed sheet?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
There was a bed sheet over my head. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna finish that because
yes.
that's a little bit too
Graphic.
graphic. But yeah, big brolic black dude named Requise.
Yes.
That's actually what it's from.
Yes.
That's funny.
That COD clip.
That's actually funny.
Oh, COD.
I'm pretty sure my name on a lot of people's phones were my big black boyfriend for a while.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't remember a
'Cause
time
on
before
Dawson's-
Requise.
because on Dawson's it was like that for a while. Because his name on my phone was my small white boyfriend,
Oh.
and then I changed it because I'm like, bro, that's gay as hell.
I was gonna say you should have gone like a step further and named him like Snow Bunny or something. You good?
No, I was just thinking of other names that
There was
my name
TV
was.
static going on up there for a second.
No, also I'm pretty, and you said Snow Bunny. I'm pretty sure I had somebody on my phone's name as Snow Bunny,
Bro.
but I don't remember who it was. You have some nicknames.
I do.
BJ. That's just your initials. That's a terrible initials. I'm not gonna lie.
Having the initials BJ is actually
I
the
mean-
worst thing ever.
It's not as bad as Chris's.
CPM.
Yeah, Chris. Has,
CP. Well, I guess it's just his first and middle name. It's not his last name.
yeah, his first and middle name.
First and middle name is.
It just became a nickname, and it's also a name for something else. And yours is BJ. Like,
Yeah.
I'm glad mine's nothing like crazy. AB is nothing crazy.
Hey, he's nothing crazy, but yeah, no.
I remember when I first
Brandon
realized
Jennings,
that. I was
Ben
like,
Johnson.
I remember when I first realized, yo, Brandon's initials are BJ. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm
Brandon Jennings, Ben Johnson.
pretty sure I posted on your birthday one year in high school. I was like, he's like, no, I said something on your birthday, and it was like, I really need my BJ right now.
Bro.
And it was just a picture of you like doing some like crazy out of pocket stuff.
I used to be a lot more unleashed.
Yeah, I think we all were.
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely grown up and matured a lot since then, but
Back in my days of snorting.
Yeah, the German kids, their last memory of you is snorting stuff and.
Snorting
Okay, by the way,
salt.
okay, yeah, we need to clarify what you were snorting because we can't say
Yeah,
you were
I
just
can't
snorting
just.
stuff.
I was not snorting coke. I promise.
Nah, he was snorting like salt, pepper. What do you think's the
Pringles.
what was it?
Pringles.
There was those pixie sticks.
Pixie
What do you think
sticks.
is the worst thing that you've snorted? The Powerade drink or whatever that you snorted.
Probably.
And then you got to liquids and stuff.
I did get to liquids, which liquids weren't that bad.
Austin snorted hot sauce at El Ranch.
He did.
That was crazy. That man's a future Marine.
That means well,
That means gonna be-
he's acting like it already.
Yeah, he eats crayons.
Yeah.
Nah, no disrespect.
No disrespect to our Marine soldiers. Our
Yeah.
Marines.
But what do you think is the worst thing you snorted?
I would probably say salt. Salt burnt the worst.
Pepper? Not. It's salt burns more than pepper.
I felt like salt burnt more than pepper. Pepper just made me want to sneeze. The salt actually like burnt.
I feel like the Pringles would suck because like it's not like a fine or powder. It's like it's sharp.
No, yeah, no, it felt sharp. The Pringles felt sharp, and then the fudge stripe dust kind of felt like like I was snorting sawdust.
Yeah, the fudge. I forgot about the fudge.
The
stripes.
fudge stripe dust was like sawdust.
I remember the pixie stick went up so quickly.
It did.
And that went up like that just.
It was like imagine having a sour sensation everywhere but in your mouth.
That sounds actually horrendous. I have a picture of you after you snorted the pixie dust, and your eyes are like watering and stuff, and you look like you're dying.
Yeah, I did a lot of crazy things. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we've all done some crazy stuff. I remember my first time ever going over to David's house, like my first ever sleepover.
What was that, Dawson and me and the garlic sauce?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you said like a toast or whatever from a movie. I don't remember what it was. And then you drink the garlic sauce, and then you spit it out. And the way it like the sound, the sound
projectiled out like as a solid.
Yeah, and then the sound when it hit the table was so disturbing. And then I remember Dawson didn't come to a sleepover or something at David's dad's, so I subbed in.
Yes, you did.
And that video of me, I'm drenched in sweat, bro. I don't
Yeah.
know why
we were like outside lightsaber fighting.
Dude, I used to be the most disgusting, sweaty-looking person I've ever seen, bro. Looking back from when I was like up until like I think senior year. Looking back prior to those years, I was chopped, bro. Like, I
feel like that's a lot of people. Like a lot of people were like, "Man, I was chopped back then."
Yeah, like glow ups are real, bro.
Glow up is a real thing.
Like Jack, bro. I think Jack was robbed from the best glow up.
I think he
of our
was too.
class. I think Jack was robbed because Jack freshman year
Yeah.
to Jack now is a completely different person.
Yeah.
Or like maybe like David. David looks the same, but he's just bigger.
Yeah.
Like I was looking at pictures.
It's like David going into high school. Like
David
to
said he was like
now, it
150
was like
going into high school or something like that.
yeah, it kind of just seems like you took David from back then and then magnetized him by like 3.
Yeah, like David just looks like David from freshman year, just bigger.
Yeah.
I feel like
with like different hair.
yeah, I feel like me and out of like our flow group, I think me and Jack look the most different, and then like you, but I think that also helps with like the facial hair.
Facial
You look
hair
lot
is a
different.
big thing, like when it comes to looking different.
Yeah, because who knows? You could shave your face and you could look like
Freshman year
Brandon.
Brandon.
No, freshman Brandon was
Freshman Brandon.
Tonky Brandon. That's when you would literally,
Sophomore Brandon.
that's when you literally just like would do any dare that people put at you. Like
Yeah.
drinking whatever, eating whatever, snorting whatever. Like
Basically.
if it involved at least $5, you were gonna do it.
If it involved like a minuscule amount of money and consuming something, I would do it.
Yeah. No, because you used to do it for dirt cheap. Like you're like, I'll do it for 50 cents.
Yeah, I was like, I'll do it for like a quarter.
And I'm like, you're like letting us make the most disgusting mixture we can for 25 cents. And you're going to eat that whole thing. Like that's
bad.
yeah.
I remember when we would have like I remember Christopher and I like to joke about the Adler thing with the fudge stripes. Or the Alex thing with the fudge stripes. When Alex took one of my fudge stripes, those tiny little ones.
That is the fattest thing I've ever seen you do in my life. Bro, you slapped the shit out of him, bro. That was the fattest thing I have ever seen you do in my life.
Dude,
bro.
he took one fudge stripe like that big out of the entire bag and ate it. And then I stared at him for like 5 seconds. And then
Slap the shit out of him, bro.
and I don't even think it was me being mad. I think I just did
you
it.
wanted to?
I just wanted
No,
to.
that is the fattest thing I think I've ever
I'm
seen
so
you do.
sorry, Alex.
No, also, the lunch table was so hectic back in high school.
was.
I remember, I'll never forget when you like splatter the fucking ketchup or whatever, and you can see Christopher's eyes.
I'm blinded.
My eyes.
I'm blinded. That's what he said. My eyes. And then when I splattered it on Adler,
Oh my! I thought Adler was actually gonna kill you.
dude, he picked up a fork and he like raised it to
He
me.
started like stabbing you.
He didn't stab me, but he picked up the fork like he was about to.
Dude, that was actually insane. Oh, the lunch table was a bunch of idiots.
That was a bunch of idiots.
We've matured a lot since then.
I think it was
Also, every single time at lunch, like what was it, like sophomore year, me and you would be like the first people sit down at the lunch table, and you're like, punch my hand as hard as you can, and I'm like, okay, boom, and then you're like, do another,
do it again.
boom. No, and then what was it? Last week when we were coming up on videos and stuff, you were low-key a masochist.
I was not.
Yes, you were.
I was not.
We came up on videos last week after recording the last episode.
I just had a pain tolerance. I wasn't a masochist.
And Brandon was like, "Yo, we were at what? I don't even remember whose house it was, but you were like, hit me with this belt or whatever," and I was like, "Okay," because why not?
for money.
Yeah, no, I was like, "Why not? I'll hit somebody with a belt." So he was like, literally leaned on the wall, like back arched and everything, ready to take a belt to the back, smack him square in his back with the belt, and his knees like buckle a little bit, and he's like, do another, and I was like, okay, I'll do another.
It was for like $10.
Yeah, Brandon, he was like, was I full force? I was like, nah, I could definitely go harder, and he's like, do another then. I like did a whole run
You wind up.
I did a whole like run up and wind it up and like smacked you in the back. In the way in that video, the way your knees buckle looked like that was the worst pain you've ever experienced in your life.
I wanted to know how they feel.
Yeah. What what they feel. I think the worst somebody's been whipped or hit in our friend group.
Oh, and our friend. Okay, I thought you were gonna say of all time.
No,
I was about to give you a simple answer.
Okay. And our friend.
No, it's not. No, it's not like a racist thing. I was gonna say Jesus.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna say Okunte.
No. I wasn't going.
Have you seen that
racist.
video?
No.
I forgot how it goes, but he's like, "Your name is Okunte. My name is Okunte," and then he's like, whipping him. I don't know.
Jesus had to have by far been like the
Yeah.
worst whipping ever.
I mean, he was whipped, and then like they had like metal shards on the whips.
it was cat of nine tails. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like every single time they would whip, it would dig into his skin, and then they would pull it back.
Yeah,
and it
like
would
that's
rip flesh off.
that would definitely be the worst. But I think the worst in our friend group was David with the
The freaking jump rope.
jump rope.
Yeah.
Because that like left a big. It like wrapped around.
I
His
remember
side.
whipping him, and I was like, there wasn't much power in that whip when I whipped him. And then I looked around his side, and there was a ginormous
It like
red welt on
it
his
like
side.
wrapped around his side, and there was a massive welt, and you could see like the perfect ring.
You could see like the shape of what the rope was when it hit him. Yeah.
That was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
He was like go.
Nah, and then I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like those type of games where like you have a punishment though, like sting pong.
Sting pong.
Sting pong's fun, especially like when there's like not a high chance that you actually do end up getting hit. Like those people just gotta have some decent aim. Like if you're playing somebody that doesn't have good aim, they're just hitting hard. Like yeah, it's like a little nerve-wracking, but like if they're not hitting you, it's fine.
Yeah, like a lot of time, like if I was doing that, I would not hit like anybody.
Yeah. I like games with
accuracy is just
punishments.
not
It
it.
doesn't have to be like physical punishments, like
Mm-hmm.
don't drink underage, but like drinking games, like doing something and you get a punishment, you have to take a shot. Like those games look fun. I've never done those games, but they look fun.
They look fun.
They look a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't like any sort of punishments that aren't physical. I don't want it to be like, oh, you have to post something on your social media or whatever as a punishment. I'd rather just be like, dude, just like
hit
punch me in the face or something.
I'd much rather
Just like
post something on my story for like 24 hours than get punched in the face.
just sock me in the face, man. I don't want to post something on my story that'll.
Brother, my brother, no. My brother, no.
You wouldn't rather get hit in the face?
No.
Why?
I'd much rather just post something and it'll be there for 24
How about
hours.
getting shot in the ass with like a BB gun or something?
I'd take that. But
would.
getting punched in the face, anything to do with like,
Or slapped in the face.
I would much rather take a slap than a punch. Because I'm not trying to get pretty, there's like, a punch does a lot more damage than getting slapped.
Still
Especially
recoverable.
a punch though, like, if they punch you,
You're not getting punched by like prime Mike Tyson.
a punch is still a hard punch.
Yeah.
You could get slumped with one punch no matter who's punching you.
Yeah.
I'm more likely not going to get slumped by one slap by
But like if you're prepared for it though.
even bruh.
You
There's
just,
literally
you hit one of these, like you hit like a
there's professional
tense your-
boxers
like
that are
tense your
prepared to
jaw.
get punched and they still get knocked out.
yeah. Well, that's usually over time though.
There's definitely been professional boxers that like one punch, boom, knocked out.
Yeah.
George Foreman's old fights, bruh, he literally just walked people down, bang, and then be knocked down. They get up,
Imagine,
bang,
dude,
knocked down again.
imagine paying for like such a big fight like that just for it to be over in like a minute or two. Biggest waste
would
of money
be-
ever, bro.
It'd be really cool because like, oh, I got to watch Mike Tyson, prime Mike Tyson fight. Like, yeah,
like knock out his opponent in like 2 minutes.
yeah, like I mean, 2 minutes is fine, but like if it's like ding ding ding, not even a minute, then
Well, I still feel like 2 minutes is pretty freaking fast. And there's 12 rounds.
yeah, but 2 minutes I'm pretty sure a round's like 3 minutes. That's almost a full first round.
Yeah, that's still not a lot of time.
Yeah, but they're still like in that time they're probably both a good amount of punches being thrown.
I'm not paying like $100 to go see a fight that lasts 2 minutes and then have to go home.
It's for the experience. Well, it's not like that's just the only fight you're watching. There's probably more other good fights.
Back then, there was probably only one.
No, they definitely had multiple fights. There's no way. They probably had like maybe 1 or 2 extra fights, but it wasn't like just boom, one fight.
It would be so underwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, I still would be happy. Like, say you're watching prime Mike Tyson fight, and you watch him fighting for the world heavyweight championship, right? And he just sleeps the dude in the first round. You're telling me you're not going to be hyped for that experience?
That's true.
I
But
understand.
guess looking back on it, it would be like, man,
Like, I would still be like, I would tell my kids that, like, yeah, I was at the fight where Mike Tyson knocked this guy out in a minute,
I guess that's fair.
and he won the championship.
I guess that's fair.
Even if he's not winning the championship, I feel like seeing a good fighter in his prime win a fight like that would be still really cool. I mean, I understand if you're going to watch a fight and it's not like, like these guys aren't like crazy good fighters, or like they're not like, oh, everybody knows this guy. Like say like me and you were to fight, nobody knows us, and but like it was cheap tickets. A lot of people wanted to buy these tickets, or not cheap tickets, but these tickets. A lot of people go to see us fight. We're up and comers or whatever, and the fight lasts a minute. Then people are gonna be a little bit more upset. Like, bro, these guys aren't famous for anything, and this fight only lasted a minute.
Yeah.
But like going to a fight where you're watching like one of the best fighters in the world fight, I feel like that's still a great experience.
That's fair. I feel like going to that Blues game definitely felt like more of a fight than a regular hockey game.
That was a lot of fun though. That was
It
the first
was.
time I've ever seen a fight in person, like at a hockey game.
Really?
I've been to 3 games, 3 shutouts. So I think the Blues need to give me a season ticket,
Season ticket.
and they're gonna go undefeated.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Watching that one dude body slam another guy, I've never seen something like that before.
That was insane, bro.
In hockey, I've never seen somebody
was
like body slam someone.
Insane. And we were sitting right where right behind their bench, like the Capitals bench or whatever. We're sitting.
guys were.
Yeah, you guys got booted.
Yeah, we did.
We were sitting right behind their bench and like where their tunnel is, where they walk out to their locker room and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And when the guy was like going back into the locker room, all the Blues fans were like cussing him out, like "Get out of here!" Like like all that stuff, bro. The Blues, like, going to a hockey game is such a fun experience. I think hockey games is probably that, or like a college football game, are my 2 favorite sporting events I've ever gone to.
Really?
But also,
Wonder how an NFL game would go.
I've gone to one NFL game, and it was a great game. I just didn't stay to the end. It went to overtime, but
Really?
my sister wanted to go see her friend, so we had to leave.
What NFL game did you see?
It was years ago, like maybe 10 or more years.
Bro's gonna tell me it was a Chiefs game.
It was 2013, I think. It
Dang.
was Chiefs versus Ravens at Kansas City. That's when I was a Chiefs fan. My mom forced me.
Your mom forced you to be
She
Chiefs.
forced me under my will to be a Chiefs fan. But
That's
now
like trauma.
but now I'm on the right side.
You're trauma dumping.
Yeah, but now I'm on the right side. I'm a Lions fan now.
Mm.
Anyways, but yeah, that was a great game. It was a very close game. The game ended up going to overtime. We left early because my sister was like, "I want to go see my friend that lives in Kansas City before we leave or whatever." So we had to leave. Missed out.
Sad.
But also our seats were like, yeah, it was great to be at a game, but like our seats were so high up and it was so cold that it like kind of wasn't really enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
again,
all those other tickets down low are probably like $1 million.
yeah, again, it was a great experience. I'm really grateful that I went to a game,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like I was so focused on being cold than paying attention to the game.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember much from the game. Like,
Do
yeah,
you remember who won it?
Huh?
Do you remember who won?
the Chiefs won.
Chiefs won.
Yeah, that was when they had Alex Smith as their quarterback.
Really?
Yeah, that's before Patty Mahomes. No, but I think
Mahomes. I love Mahomes.
yeah, but I think the best sporting event I've gone to is either a hockey game or the Mizzou KU game. That game was so fun.
Dude, rivalry games are fun.
Yeah. I want to go to a Blues Blackhawks game.
Yeah.
That I feel like should be fun. But like I've gone to Cubs Cardinals games, like those, but like baseball rivalries are weird because
Is
they're
Cubs
like,
and Cardinals rivalry?
yeah.
It is. A lot.
Baseball rivalries are weird because like you play each other so much that like I feel, and that's with like a lot of sports like basketball, hockey, and I mean hockey rivalries are like Blues and Blackhawks are strong. I don't know how like hockey rivalries are so strong because they play each other so much, but I think any sport that like you play your rival multiple times a year, I feel like it's kind of dwindles the rivalry a little bit more.
The rivalry has to be something that only comes around a couple of years.
Yeah. I mean, like Mizzou, KU, Oklahoma, Texas. Like,
Yeah, like
they
we're
only
not
play.
playing-
They only play once a year. Everybody's looking forward to that game
Mm-hmm.
instead of like, say Mizzou and KU play each other 2 or 3 times a year.
Yeah.
Like, that is so like.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a rivalry game, but it's gonna get so muddled down.
Dude, the KU people got so harassed.
Dude, they were walking out, like they were putting on the jumbotron, and everyone was like, "Get out, boo!" And I'm like, no, that was probably my favorite sporting game because I've gone to one other D1 football game. No, yeah, one other D1 football game, and that was Illinois versus Minnesota.
Really? Minnesota's D1?
Yeah, and that game was meh.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure Illinois won, but it was a meh game because Illinois is a meh team.
Jack Cornell's killing you, bro.
I've told him to his face. He understands my allegiance.
He understands where your
And
allegiances
also
lie.
Mizzou over Illinois all day.
He understands where your allegiances lie.
Yeah. If I think personally, it goes for me. I'm a Texas fan first, always. Hook 'em horns, and then I think I'm a Mizzou fan second. And I know like it's crazy to say because they're like conference rivals now, but like Mizzou's closer. A lot of my friends go to Mizzou. I'm more likely to go to more Mizzou games than Texas games.
Right.
Like I've already gone to one Mizzou game. I've not gone to a single Texas game. I am this year though.
Will it count as a Texas game or a Mizzou game?
I'm counting that as a Texas game.
As a Texas game. Just under a Mizzou ticket.
Yeah. I already told you guys I'm sitting with the Texas fans. I'm not sitting with you.
I'm
Guys.
sitting with Texas.
Why would I wear a Texas jersey in the Mizzou student section? I'm gonna get so harassed. You know it, too. You know
It'd be so funny.
I would get so harassed.
It'd be so funny.
That's like somebody wearing a QHS shirt in the Q&D student section on like their biggest rival game.
It'd be so funny.
I would get so harassed, dude. It's not even funny.
Oh Lord.
It's really not.
It's funny.
It won't be as bad as like if a KU fan was, bro. I feel bad.
I think if a KU fan wore their merchandise in a Mizzou student section, they'd probably die.
They'd get jumped.
They'd get jumped.
They get forced out, like physically forced.
They would get jumped. They would get grabbed and thrown out of the stadium and then jumped.
Hopefully next year the stadium's done being worked on when we go. Cause like it was.
That'll make more tickets available.
Yeah, it felt weird because it was like, it didn't feel like I was at the Mizzou stadium.
Really?
Because like all the construction stuff. Because when I think of Mizzou, I think of the field,
Like that green.
the grass field or whatever.
the
that's-
green, yeah. The hill.
Yeah, I think of the hill when I think of Mizzou football.
Mhm.
And since it wasn't there, it was just a concrete lot pretty
Yeah.
much. It just didn't feel like that. Hope they're bringing it back.
That's what they're doing. I'm pretty sure they're
Oh, they're just
bringing-
adding more stands.
Yeah, they're just
Okay.
adding more seating and like developments and
Yeah.
stuff, but they're bringing the hill back, I think.
Yeah. Brandon, something that we need to address before we go further. in
Hold
this
up, can I
podcast.
address something first to lead into what you're about to address? What do you think that a bodybuilding competition would look like to like show up to and watch? Do you think that would be hype?
I would love to. I want to go to the Arnold Classic.
Ooh, that would be tough.
Eddie went to it this year, and he said he had a.
Yeah, who did he meet? I saw he met like a few
I don't remember, but
famous people.
he went and he said he had a good time. And I wish I got to invite Eddie.
Where was that at? The Arnold Classic. Where's that at?
I don't remember, but I definitely would like to go to a bodybuilding competition, and then just get kind of mogged by everybody that's there.
Get mocked by friends there. It'd be a humbling experience.
Oh, for sure.
We go to Joe and Collins
Yeah,
competitions.
I didn't go this year. I don't remember why. What was I doing? I don't remember what I was doing, but I didn't go. I felt bad, but you live, you learn. You're still friends.
But do you know who is a very friendly partner of bodybuilders?
Are you talking about Iron Haven again?
I'm talking about Iron Haven.
Oh yeah. Brandon, why don't you tell him a little bit more about Iron Haven?
Well, I'll tell you, this is not the medieval fortress.
It is not. Because Iron Haven is actually a clothing brand. It's a faith-based gym wear brand. It's meant for people that want to work out and also show off their belief and be serious about it.
Precisely. This is for more of the iron sharpens iron kind of crowd. And whether you're grinding and sweating or questioning your life choices in the gym, you're going to want like some sort of clothing or something that's going to stand for what you believe.
Exactly. It is very clean stuff. No corny logos, no stupid looking stuff. It's all very clean, very comfortable, and it's meant to made to move. Sorry. And also it carries a very meaningful message along with it, supporting your faith and also supporting your biceps and your other muscles and stuff. Make it look good.
Those are the best parts to show off. So whether you're lifting heavy or just trying not to skip leg day, like a lot of people out there,
Like somebody next to me.
Iron Haven's got you covered. Literally,
They literally have you covered because it's clothing. It's literally clothing. Brandon, try to bite your shoulder.
try to bite your shoulder.
But yeah, use code holsters 603 at Iron Haven, and it'll save you 10% off on your purchase, and also help out the podcast a little bit.
Exactly, that's 2 holsters 603 because gains are temporary.
And faith is forever. Hey, we finally got it. Now back to the episode.
Dude, when we were telling David to during trivia to turn and try and bite his shoulder,
David, beat on your chest and try to bite your
Beat on
shoulder.
your chest and try. Dude, why would we do that? I think we would do that because he would like try and come up with some smart answer question during
there was something
trivia.
else we did when he was trying to come up with a smart answer. Every time every time David is like, would try to come up with a smart answer, and he would like use big words and try to be smart. Me and Brandon would just sit there. Dude, that's gonna be taken so out of context.
It is.
They're gonna screenshot both of us just
freaking gooning.
freaking gooning over here.
Trivia was fun. I liked the trivia.
Yeah, the charades was a lot of fun, but Jacob got so pissed.
Dude, Jacob got so mad because I was joking with him and I told him that I was gonna give him a hickey.
And also we were up
And he
until,
thought
like,
that I was being genuinely serious about giving him a hickey, and he got
also-
really mad.
Also, we were up till like 2 o'clock in the morning,
We were screaming.
and we were like yelling and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Guys, what time do you think you're gonna go to
What time
bed?"
do you think you're going to bed?
That will never beat though. David just standing downstairs. He's like, "My mother
My mother.
is trying to
It
sleep.
is 4 a.m.
My mother is trying to sleep."
And then Christopher sickened the dog, James, on David. And David just grabbed him and threw him.
Yeah, that was. We always stay up late and disrupt people's sleep.
Yeah,
What's the point of a sleepover if you're asleep?
that's fair.
That's literally the definition of a sleepover. What?
Nothing. Dude, I keep on hearing the voice of the wind.
The
through
voice of the wind.
Through the chimney.
Yeah, I'm hearing it too. Both of our seats are creaking a lot.
It is. I'm kind of uncomfy.
It's making me feel like I need to lose weight. It's making me feel fat because they didn't creak before.
I didn't creak 4.
Yeah.
Last night, I cheated on the cut. And
I thought you were gonna say something else.
No!
I'm like announcing this on the podcast.
I would
It's
never.
insane.
No, I would never.
Last night I cheated.
No, I would never.
If you just stopped at that, I would have been like,
And then lunged across the table and choked me out.
genuine reaction. Wouldn't have even said something. Full just body turn, just
And then you would have attacked me.
yeah. Because bro, we don't mess with cheaters around here.
Type shit.
Cheaters are terrible people. If you cheat,
Wait, can I use the F-bomb? Can I use our one and only F-bomb?
I'll bleep it, but sure.
Wait, I thought we were able to use one.
Okay, go for it. If you're a cheater,
Fuck you.
yeah. We don't cheat. We don't. Here at Two Ulcers, we don't cheat.
Type.
Speaking of cheating, Brandon, why don't you tell
say
him a little
that.
bit about some history?
Some history.
It's a
Wait,
history.
how does that like tie into cheating?
Because I cheated in history class.
That's funny. Okay,
I
so
cheated off you in history class.
This one's kind of. Oh, you did, didn't you?
yeah, you.
So
would
did
sit-
Joe, bro. Joe would low key like peek over like in Ketter's class, like,
Oh,
and it was so.
I just had you send me the answers.
Yeah. No, like not even that. Like on tests, I would sit next to Joe, and he would low key be so obvious with it. In Ketter's class, he'd be like, Ketter's would be like over there somewhere, and he would be like,
Oh, I would do that same thing. God forbid they sat me next to you.
"Oh, dude, you'd basically be glued to my paper the whole time."
Bruh, I'm sitting here. Okay. B, A, C. Okay. Like,
BAC, back. I did back yesterday.
I did arms yesterday. I did back Tuesday, Wednesday.
Tuesday. This one's gonna be a little more brief.
Tuesday.
Actually, maybe not. The U.S. once accidentally poisoned itself with alcohol.
Is that what started Prohibition?
Funny that you actually mentioned that because this was during the Prohibition.
Oh.
What?
I just think it's ironic.
So you know how alcohol was banned,
Mhm.
right? The transportation and all that other stuff. Well, actually, the alcohol that was still legalized was what are you doing?
I'm just adjusting my
Stimming.
jaw. I was just adjusting my jaw.
Like cleaning and fuel type of alcohol, like industrial alcohol, was still legal. So, what?
Wait, so they were just drinking like straight rubbing alcohol?
Well, what the U.S. government did was they poisoned the industrial alcohol, like, the cleaning and like fuel type of alcohol, because people were taking it and redistilling it so that they could drink it.
That's
So
The-
they decided
hold
to poison the alcohol that they were redistilling to drink.
Hold up. Pause real quick.
Yes.
That is on a different level of alcoholism and alcoholic.
Like cleaning supplies and all that other
That
crap and
is
everything.
that is literally the most alcoholic thing I've ever heard in my life. Taking rubbing alcohol and redistilling it to drink it.
Yes.
I know people that would do that, but continue.
Well, basically, they would add like methanol and other like kinds of toxic chemicals into the like into those types of alcohol to stop people from drinking it. But people didn't stop drinking it. They were willingly poisoning themselves.
Dude, I mean, technically, if you're drinking alcohol, you're technically poisoning yourself
Yes,
anyways.
but like poisoning with methanol and other toxins.
Dang. So
Like
we had a bunch
bootleggers
of-
would keep trying to redistill it and like filter it and resell it so that people could drink it, and like thousands of people got poisoned. So,
Dude, these people, that's like a different level of alcoholic.
and I looked up another part of it, and it said that many more were blinded or permanently injured. I don't know how you can get blinded.
Bruh, the buzz is not that good.
This is like some different This is some really bad alcoholism.
Dude, the feeling of being drunk is not that good, bro. I would never know. But what I assume,
What you can almost kind of infer is that like the government knew that people were still gonna drink it, and they decided to make it deadly anyway because they knew that people were still like drinking even though they made alcohol illegal. So they knew that even by poisoning it, they were still gonna kill people.
what's that thing called? Like selective
Natural selection.
natural selection? That's pretty much what it was at that point.
Natural selection.
If you're dumb enough to still drink poisonous alcohol because you're that much of a fiend and that much of a alcoholic, then you deserve what's going to happen to you. If you're that down bad for some alcohol, I mean, people vape and stuff all the time, and they're blindly not knowing what's happening to them.
Yeah. It's some bad stuff, bro.
But
Don't do any of that stuff. I actually have another one. I looked this one up though. I don't know. I didn't know this one.
what is it? We got 2 from Brandon's history class today.
Two from Brandon's history class. This is in the 50s.
Of course it is.
The time the U.S. Air Force tried to nuke the moon.
I feel like I've heard about this.
You thought you had the idea? Or
I
you-
had the
no,
idea.
no.
Yeah, I think about that all the time. Like, what if I am capable to nuke the moon right now?
No, I meant you heard about it before.
I'm pretty sure I have.
After the Soviet Union launched Sputnik, which is the world's
Yeah.
first satellite, the U.S. wanted to prove dominance in space. So the scientists proposed, what if we detonated a nuclear bomb on the moon? I really don't understand how that proves your dominance in space.
Yeah, that doesn't really prove anything.
So why they thought this was smart was the
Wait,
explosion would be
wait.
visible from Earth, show technological superiority, and send a "don't mess with us" message to the Soviets.
You know how screwed we would all be if they blew up the moon?
Yes. I actually don't know what would happen. Hold up.
The moon controls the tides and it helps with gravitational pulls and stuff. So like ocean life would probably die off. And then a lot of countries would die off that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the moon does a lot.
The Earth would face immediate catastrophe from a massive 5,000-year hard rain of lunar debris. Rocks would be freaking falling from the sky.
Yeah, because just the gravitational pull just pull it all in. The ocean would be
Debris
nothing.
would block sunlight and cause significant global cooling. As you said, the loss of tides, oceans would be greatly reduced, impacting coastal ecosystems, marine life.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Atmospheric heating. The influx of debris would turn the atmosphere into a blast furnace, heating the Earth to unlivable temperatures. Hold up. So how would that work then?
Because it
If it
blocks
would
out the
cool.
airflow, I'm guessing.
Oh, I guess it wouldn't So the atmosphere would be super hot, heat up the Earth. But the part that confused me was starting global cooling by blocking sunlight.
Oh. No, that's another thing I'm really fascinated in is like astrology, not astrology, like outer space and stuff like that.
I'm a Gemini.
What am I? I think I'm a Capricorn. Do I seem like I
I
don't.
think you are a Capricorn because I think it's
Do I
like
give off Capricorn vibes?
I have no freaking idea. But I know that like Capricorn's like late December to early January.
Is it?
Something like yeah. Um
But yeah,
so yeah, don't blow up the moon, guys. Let's not do that.
something I'm like really interested in, something I'm really like think's really cool thing is like space. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger.
What is that? Astrology?
Is it
Astronomy.
Astronomy.
I'm an idiot. Not astrology. You said astrology.
Astrology is like stars and like constellations and stuff.
Yes.
Astronomy is like. No, I think astrology is space, and then astronomy is stars and stuff.
I thought astrology was like
Anyways, I'm really fascinated in outer space. I wanted to be an astronaut, and
We're
then I
looking
wanted
at
to be a
bunch of-
space engineer, I wanted to be working on like spaceships and stuff. I wanted to be a engineer and stuff at NASA, but then I was like, that's too much work.
What does that even mean? That's not a basic answer.
What'd you get?
Astrology. The study of the movements and relative positions of celestial bodies interpreted as having an influence on human affairs in the natural world. So astrology is I'm a Libra or I'm a Capricorn. What is this? And then astronomy, I think, is just the study of the stars. Hold up.
Okay, so we were right the first time.
Branch of science that deals with celestial objects, space, and physical universe as a whole. Okay, so astronomy.
Okay, so we were right the first time.
Astrology is just I'm a Cancer.
Yeah. Again, millennials with them rocks and stuff.
Millennials are kind of weird.
Yeah, I wonder how many.
How much of our audience think is millennials?
I actually looked at it.
Did you?
A good amount of them are millennials.
Actually?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, what age is that?
Sorry,
Like
millennials.
20.
I believe millennials are from like 1985 to like 1997.
Okay, so like 1997.
1997. Like 1985 to 1997.
So like 28 to like 30. Like, or 40 something.
Yeah, people born in the 80s are like 40 something right now.
Dang. People born in early 2000s are like 20 now. There's
Early 2000s, late 90s.
yeah, there's thanks.
I
there's
apologize.
there's and I think it's crazy, made me feel really old. There are people our age that are playing professional sports now.
I know, bro.
And there's people our age that we're literally I'm older than Cooper Flagg.
Who's Cooper Flagg?
He's like a rookie for the Dallas Mavericks NBA.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm older than him, or like we're like the same age.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I feel like Unk.
Luther Burden is only like 3 or 4 years older than us.
See, that's not crazy. I expect that, but like, oh goodness.
No, all I'm saying is if I was a year older.
Kevin Coleman's only like 2 years older than you.
Yeah, if I was
Like a year or two older than you.
Yeah, that's weird to think about. Kevin
Isn't he
Coleman
like a
Jr.
junior? Or he was a junior? No, I think he's a junior, right?
No, I don't know. He was a senior. He's gone now. He's
Oh, he's going
in
to the NFL.
He's going to the NFL. But
am I thinking about?
I was in school. Ahmad Hardy's
Ahmad Hardy's 1 year older than us.
Ahmad Hardy's 1 year older than us. Yeah. He goes to parties and like is around the campus and stuff.
Have you seen him? You should scout him out.
He posts on the Mizzou 2028 story.
Dang, bro. Like,
He is 1 year older than us.
that is, bruh.
Ahmad Hardy is
That makes me feel like such a disappointment.
It does kind of. Yeah.
Like, bruh, somebody my age is reaching these moments.
I mean, he literally like lives in Louisiana and has a kid and
Okay, I'm fine. I'm
Has,
happy
like,
with not having a kid right now.
has like millions of dollars.
It
And
makes me
he's
feel
going to the NFL next year.
that makes me feel like I'm kind of just like a waste of space.
Kinda.
Like I'm just like, what is the point of me being here?
Nobody's we're having disappointments.
That made me feel like the biggest nobody ever. That made me feel like the biggest nobody ever.
Yeah. Comparison is the thief of joy, Aiden.
Jeez, bro. I wonder how like our parents felt when they saw like people in their high school like go. At least like, at least there's not that many people from our class that are like going crazy right now. Like, there's people that like we have people that play D1 sports that are in our class. I think Wyatt's the only one. Unless we're missing out somebody, I'm sorry if we are, but
Illinois State is D1, right?
yeah.
Okay.
But is he the only person playing sports in D1?
In D1, I believe.
I know there's people playing these sports at like really good D2 schools.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, no, Abby Shrek, but that's not our class.
I know. Abby Shreks plays for Mizzou,
Yeah.
right?
Women's
she start?
basketball. I believe she starts.
Maybe not. Yeah, but I know there's a lot of people in our class that like are like playing sports for really good D2 schools, but
Yeah.
like, and then I'm still in Quincy. I got a podcast. Nothing
Podcast
against
is tough.
nothing against. I love doing the podcast, but like at
It's
this
not-
point right now,
It's not a
it's not going nuts
very
yet.
big sport.
If you want to see me and Brandon shirtless, get us to 1,000 subscribers. Brandon, you know how many
I don't
subscribers?
want to go shirtless.
You know how many people is 1,000 people, Brandon?
But I don't want to go shirtless.
I don't even think 1,000 people can fit in this room.
No.
Exactly.
I don't think 1,000 people can fit in this house.
Exactly.
I don't think 500 people can fit in this house.
Exactly. That's
Guess
what
I'm
I'm
only proving your point.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I don't want to go shirtless.
It's you know how big of a milestone that is? 1,000 people.
Yeah.
That's a huge milestone.
Can we do something else?
We could do for every 5,000 views we get on like social media, we take off one article.
Like it's strip poker.
Yeah.
How about this? If we get 1,000 followers, I will get pepper sprayed.
No, shirtless episode.
Pepper sprayed.
Shirtless episode.
Pepper sprayed and tased.
Pepper sprayed and shirtless episode.
No.
You'd rather get tased and pepper sprayed than have one video shirtless?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, I would.
Really?
Pepper sprayed. And
You look like you're about to start crying.
Do I actually?
Yeah, you look like you're like, I can't. I really can't.
You can't. Your eyes are kind of watery.
I was laughing. All right. I think that's a good time to end it here. Hope you guys enjoy this episode.
They did.
Exactly. And I bet you guys are having an amazing Monday.
They did. You know
because they listened to Two Holsters.
why? Yes, they did.
And now your Tuesday's going to suck because there's no Two Holsters?
Yeah.
We were thinking about doing another thing, have like another episode a week, but you would have to pay for that, but we're not to that level yet.
OnlyFans?
No, I was talking about Patreon, not. I think Brandon wants to do an OnlyFans, but he doesn't want to do an episode shirtless. That is crazy. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy this episode. Make sure you guys like, subscribe on everything, follow on social medias. We're literally everywhere. Brandon, we're literally everywhere.
We are. We're in the atmosphere.
Yes. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, even everywhere but Twitter, because who's even on Twitter other than athletes? Like, come on now.
Athletes are on there? I guess they are.
That's the only reason why I had Twitter.
It's athletes.
Well, no, because I was trying to get noticed for football. And that didn't work out, obviously. But anyways, you can find us everywhere. If you want to see more of Brandon, his Instagram and everything's on Two Holsters Instagram, so you can find it there. If you want to see more of me, mine is also there. If you want to see us more individually. If we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna do a shirtless episode. Brandon's forced to, because it's either we either do OnlyFans episode or shirtless episode. You recommended the OnlyFans, Brandon. Anyways, with that, we're gonna end this one here. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week.
You will.
No, they won't, because there's no Two Holsters.
Which you're hoping that they do.
We hope. but it's very unlikely unless you rewatch the episode. Like
They could watch all the other past episodes, except for first season. Don't watch the first season.
first season's terrible.
That's how every show goes.
Yeah, like The Office.
Office is pretty buns.
It almost ended off the first season. Same with Two Holsters, almost ended off the first season.
Yeah.
But anyways, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that spiel, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
See ya.
See ya.
From me like surgery, formed again more sturdily. Personally, I don't see nobody stopping me. I don't see nobody topping me. I survived.